Hello everyone, Rums here with a quick 5-minute review of the Spyderco Spymyto. Spymato, not exactly sure how you want to say it, but this is based off the line steel Mito design. So these were made in Italy by Line Steel for Spyderco. This is a flash batch, and I believe these were limited, so yeah, limited to 2,000. And they have actual, you can see right there that this one is 1027 out of 2,000. The lock side here, which is kind of nice that it's not on the blade. I wish Benchmade would take notes on that, to be honest. So, comes in your typical Spyderco pouch. Has a little info about the knife itself. And this one is made from M398, which is kind of an upgraded version of M390. So you got kind of harder steel for better edge retention there. And this is a flipper design, but the nice thing about this flipper design is you have a T6 Torx wrench here where you can take off the flipper. So no need to mutilate the blade by flipper deleting it or anything like that. You can just remove that, which is kind of nice. The front here, you got micarta, carbon fiber backspacer here, and titanium on the lock side. And you got a deep carry clip, which is very much akin to the clips you'll see on line steel knives. So you got your Spidey hole here, flicks open very well. You can thumb open it, slow roll it pretty easily. Of course, flip it. So the nice thing about this is it has a pretty good detent on this. I would say if I was rating the detent on crispiness, it would be around a 7 or so. So pretty good from a Spyderco. Usually Spyderco detents are not very good, to be honest, on their flippers. Another thing I want to show here is the lock bar cutaway here. As you can see, there's a little bit cutaway on the titanium, but on the micarta, it's down here, so it's pretty low for when you're actually getting in there and doing it, actuating that lock. So my natural position, I kind of want to go up here, but it's more, the cutout's more down here, and it's a little bit sharp after you do it a bunch of times. It just kind of wears on your finger a bit. And just want to show the top line here. There's no jimping on this knife, not on the flipper. It's all smooth and rounded off, kind of like like you'd see on a lot of line steel knives. So it's just nicely rounded off at the top here. Looks very nice, but if you're looking for something with, you know, a ton of grip, you're not going to get that with this knife. Centering is pretty good on this one. This came just a hair off center to the kind of the show side there, just a hair. You can barely tell. You have to look at it pretty closely. The clip, like I said, a deep carry, ambidextrous clip. A little bit of hot spot there, right about here. It's not too bad at all, honestly. You'd have to use this for a while to really wear into your palm, but it does stick out a bit, so definitely watch out for walking by cars or anything like that. You might scratch up your car just getting in and out of it. And getting measurements here, the blade is about just over 3 1/4, so I'd say 3.3 on the blade. The cutting edge is 3.25. Overall length here is just over 7.5. Website listed at 7.7. And we'll get a quick weight on this guy too. So the weight on this one is 3.6, which is what the website lists as well. Blade thickness there is 0.157 inches. And the nice thing about this is you can switch the clip to either side. So all you lefties have kind of an option there for carry. And as you can see the back here, it has that kind of line steel design aesthetic there. one kind of knock I have on this guy is the micarta scale here. If you look at it, it has no line or anything in there. It's just a slab of micarta there. And it does feel a little cheap, to be honest. It is contoured, but the lock bar axis, you can see there's a bit of a notch here, but it's at kind of the bottom, not typically where your finger would want to go for it. And it's just a little sharp on that edge there. Nothing crazy sharp, but still not the best. Action on this guy is pretty good. Very smooth bearings on this one. These are bearings, not washers on here. I think Blade HQ had the description listed as washers, but I don't think that's correct. These are bearings for sure. Overall, I think the detent could be a little bit better on these. It's not quite drop shut action, but you can shake it shut pretty well. It's nice and smooth though. Not my favorite Spyderco. I'm going to carry it for a while just to make sure I like it. Don't know if I'll keep this one, to be honest. Just missing a few things for me. I wish this felt a little more substantial on the front scale here. Go ahead and give this one a 6.8 out of 10. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the review. Appreciate it. Bye, everyone.